Deep within the unexplored wilderness of North America, a legend persists. A creature of myth and folklore, Bigfoot has captivated the imaginations of generations. Is it real? Is it a hoax? The answer remains elusive, hidden in the shadows of the forest. For centuries, stories have circulated about a large, hairy humanoid lurking in the woods. Native American tribes have passed down tales of a powerful being they called Sasquatch. These stories, woven into the fabric of their culture, spoke of a creature both respected and feared. Then, in the 20th century, the legend of Bigfoot exploded into public consciousness. Grainy photographs, mysterious footprints, and chilling eyewitness accounts fueled the fire. The creature, once relegated to campfire stories, became a phenomenon. Today, the debate rages on. Scientists, researchers, and amateur enthusiasts continue to search for concrete evidence of Bigfoot's existence. Join us as we journey into the heart of this enduring mystery, exploring the facts, the folklore, and the enduring allure of Bigfoot. The legend of Bigfoot is more than just a modern fascination. It's a story deeply rooted in the history and culture of North America. Long before cameras and plaster casts, Native American tribes spoke of a wild man of the woods. He was a giant covered in hair with footprints that dwarfed those of any man. These stories, passed down through generations, varied from tribe to tribe. Some described the creature as benevolent, a protector of the forest. Others spoke of a fearsome beast capable of great strength and swiftness. Regardless of the specific details, one thing remained constant: a deep respect for the creature and its connection to the natural world. These stories served as cautionary tales, reminding people of the power and mystery that lay hidden within the wilderness. Long before the term Bigfoot echoed through the halls of cryptozoology, there were whispers. Stories shared around flickering fires, cautionary tales woven into the fabric of indigenous life. Native American tribes across the continent held within their oral histories accounts of large, hairy beings that inhabited the deepest recesses of the forests. These beings went by many names. The Salish people spoke of Sasquatch, a word meaning wild man of the woods. The Apache recounted tales of the Nantan, a fearsome giant with a taste for human flesh. While the details varied, the core description remained strikingly similar: a bipedal creature, larger than any man, covered in hair and possessing a strength that defied explanation. These stories weren't mere campfire tales designed to frighten children. They were woven into the very fabric of Native American culture, reflecting a deep respect for the natural world and the creatures that inhabited it. The Sasquatch, for example, was often viewed as a guardian of the forest, a being of immense power that demanded respect and caution. As European settlers ventured deeper into the untamed wilderness of North America, they too began to encounter tales that sent shivers down their spines. Stories of wild men, hairy giants, and strange tracks in the woods circulated among trappers, explorers, and pioneers. These accounts, often dismissed as tall tales or the product of overactive imaginations, nonetheless added fuel to the growing fire of the Bigfoot legend. One such account comes from David Thompson, a fur trader and surveyor who explored the Canadian wilderness in the late 18th century. Thompson recorded an encounter with a group of indigenous people who described a race of large, hairy men living in the Rocky Mountains. They claimed these beings were incredibly strong and could mimic human sounds. Similarly, in the early 19th century, explorer and mountain man Jedediah Smith documented a harrowing encounter with a creature he described as a huge, hairy beast in the Sierra Nevada mountains. Smith and his party claimed to have shot and wounded the creature, but it disappeared into the dense undergrowth, leaving behind only a trail of blood and mystery. These early settler accounts, while often fragmented and anecdotal, provide tantalizing glimpses into a time when the line between myth and reality was blurred, and the unexplored wilderness held endless possibilities. Section 3. Bigfoot before Bigfoot Global Parallels. The legend of Bigfoot is not unique to North America. Across the globe, cultures separated by vast oceans and distinct histories share strikingly similar tales of hairy, humanoid creatures lurking in the shadows. These parallels suggest a deeper, more primal connection to the unknown, a universal fascination with the idea that something wild and untamed may still exist beyond the reach of civilization. In the Himalayas, the Yeti, or abominable snowman, reigns supreme as the most famous of these cryptids. Described as a large ape-like creature that inhabits the high-altitude regions of Nepal and Tibet, the Yeti has been the subject of countless expeditions and investigations, capturing the imaginations of adventurers and scientists alike. Similarly, in the dense jungles of the Congo Basin, whispers persist of the Mokele Mbembe, a creature said to resemble a long-necked dinosaur, a relic of a prehistoric past. Local legends describe the Mokele Mbembe as a powerful and territorial creature that roams the swamps and rivers, its existence a testament to the enduring power of myth and the mysteries that still lie hidden within our world. From the Almas of Mongolia to the Yowie of Australia, these global parallels to the Bigfoot legend remind us that the human imagination knows no bounds, and that our fascination with the unknown is a shared experience that transcends borders and cultures. Section 1. The 20th century. Bigfoot steps into the spotlight. While whispers of wild men and hairy giants had echoed through centuries, the 20th century brought Bigfoot out of the shadows and into the harsh glare of the public eye. A confluence of factors, from the rise of mass media to a growing fascination with the unexplained, thrust this once mythical creature onto the front pages of newspapers and into living rooms across America. It was in 1958 that Bigfoot truly stepped into the spotlight. In the rugged wilderness of Bluff Creek, California, a road construction crew stumbled upon a set of enormous footprints, unlike anything they'd ever seen before. The tracks, measuring an astonishing 16 inches in length, seemed to belong to a creature of immense size and weight. News of the Bluff Creek footprints spread like wildfire, igniting a media frenzy and sparking a wave of interest in the creature dubbed Bigfoot. Suddenly, reports of similar sightings began to pour in from across the Pacific Northwest and beyond. The legend, once confined to campfire stories and local folklore, had captured the imagination of the nation. Section 2. An explosion of sightings from coast to coast. The Bluff Creek incident seemed to open a floodgate. From the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest to the remote swamps of the Southeast, reports of Bigfoot sightings surged in the latter half of the 20th century. Eyewitness accounts, while often varied in detail, painted a consistent picture of a large bipedal creature covered in hair. Some witnesses described a creature that was more human-like in its features, while others spoke of a more ape-like being with a pronounced brow ridge and a powerful, muscular build. Many reported a pungent, musky odor accompanying the creature, a detail that added to the air of mystery and fueled speculation about its true nature. These sightings weren't limited to casual hikers or backwoods adventurers. Police officers, park rangers, and even seasoned hunters reported encounters with the creature, lending a degree of credibility to the phenomenon. The sheer volume and geographic diversity of these reports made it increasingly difficult to dismiss Bigfoot as mere myth or misidentification. Section 3. Modern encounters, chilling tales from the wild. While the 20th century saw a surge in Bigfoot sightings, the 21st century has brought with it a new wave of encounters, often fueled by advances in technology and a growing community of dedicated researchers. These modern encounters, while still largely anecdotal, provide tantalizing glimpses into the elusive world of this mysterious creature. In the early 2000s, a group of campers in the Cascade Mountains of Washington state reported a harrowing encounter with a large, ape-like creature that left giant footprints near their campsite. They claimed to have heard strange vocalizations, a series of deep grunts and howls that echoed through the trees, before catching a brief glimpse of the creature itself as it vanished into the dense undergrowth. Another chilling account comes from a hunter in the Appalachian Mountains who recounted a close encounter with a creature he described as being over 8 feet tall with broad shoulders and a head shaped like a conical dome. The creature, startled by the hunter's presence, let out a deafening roar, before disappearing into the thick forest, leaving the hunter shaken and convinced that he had just crossed paths with something truly extraordinary. Section 1. A moment captured, the Patterson-Gimlin film. The year was 1967, the place, a remote wooded creek bed in Northern California. Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin, two amateur filmmakers with a passion for the unexplained, embarked on an expedition that would forever alter the course of Bigfoot lore. Armed with a 16mm camera, they set out to capture evidence of the creature that had captivated the nation's imagination. On October 20th, as they rode their horses along Bluff Creek, a tributary of the Klamath River, a moment arrived that would become etched in the annals of cryptozoology. Through the trees, a figure emerged, seemingly startled by the presence of the men and their horses. Patterson, fumbling with his camera, began filming as the creature, seemingly female, strode across the clearing. The footage, grainy and fleeting, captured a tall, bipedal figure covered in dark hair. It moved with a fluid, almost human-like gait, glancing back over its shoulder as it disappeared into the trees. This brief, tantalizing glimpse of the unknown would become known as the Patterson-Gimlin film, or simply the PG film, a cornerstone of the Bigfoot debate and a subject of intense scrutiny for decades to come. Section 2. Anatomy of a controversy dissecting the footage. The release of the Patterson-Gimlin film sent shockwaves through the scientific community and ignited a firestorm of controversy that continues to burn to this day. Believers hailed it as irrefutable proof of Bigfoot's existence, a smoking gun that validated decades of eyewitness accounts and tantalizing footprints. Skeptics, however, met the footage with a wave of scrutiny, dismissing it as a clever hoax, a product of costumes and creative editing. At the heart of the debate lay the very nature of the footage itself. The film, shot with a handheld camera, was shaky and often out of focus. The creature's features were obscured by distance and shadow, leaving ample room for interpretation and speculation. Was it a real creature, an unknown primate hidden in the depths of the American wilderness? Or was it merely a man in a suit, a carefully crafted illusion designed to deceive the public? Fueling the skepticism were questions surrounding Patterson and Gimlin's backgrounds and the circumstances surrounding the film's creation. Rumors circulated of a falling out between the two men, with whispers of a deathbed confession from Patterson that the footage was indeed a hoax. These claims, while never definitively proven, cast a long shadow over the film's authenticity. Despite decades of analysis, debate, and technological advancements, the Patterson-Gimlin film remains an enigma, a Rorschach test onto which viewers project their own beliefs and biases. It has been subjected to countless frame-by-frame analyses, with experts weighing in on the creature's gait, musculature, and even the way its hair moves in the wind. Proponents of the film's authenticity point to the creature's unique anatomical features, such as its prominent sagittal crest and its seemingly effortless bipedal locomotion. They argue that these characteristics are difficult, if not impossible, to replicate with a costume, suggesting that the creature captured on film was something truly unknown to science. Skeptics, however, counter that the film's poor quality and brief duration make it impossible to draw any definitive conclusions. They point to the lack of a clear chain of custody for the film and the possibility that it could have been tampered with or manipulated after it was shot. The debate, often heated and emotionally charged, reflects the broader cultural fascination with Bigfoot and the enduring power of the unknown. The Patterson-Gimlin film, regardless of its authenticity, has become a cultural touchstone, a symbol of the enduring mystery that surrounds this elusive creature. Deep in the annals of paleontology lies a tantalizing clue that might hold the key to Bigfoot's origins: Gigantopithecus. This extinct genus of ape, known from fragmentary fossil remains discovered in Asia, was a true giant, with estimates suggesting it could have reached heights of up to 10 feet and weighed over 1,000 pounds. Could Bigfoot be a relic population of Gigantopithecus, a surviving branch of these ancient giants that somehow crossed the Bering Land Bridge into North America thousands of years ago? Proponents of this theory point to the similarities in size and purported footprints between Gigantopithecus and Bigfoot, suggesting a possible evolutionary link. They argue that the remote, densely forested regions of North America could provide ample habitat for a large primate species to remain hidden from scientific discovery. The vast wilderness, with its rugged terrain and limited human presence, could offer sanctuary to a creature that has learned to avoid detection. While intriguing, the Gigantopithecus hypothesis faces significant challenges. The fossil record for Gigantopithecus is frustratingly incomplete, consisting primarily of teeth and jaw fragments, making it difficult to reconstruct its full anatomy and determine its locomotion with certainty. Additionally, there's no direct fossil evidence to suggest that Gigantopithecus ever set foot in North America. Another compelling theory posits that Bigfoot might represent a missing link in human evolution, an undiscovered hominid species that has managed to survive alongside humans, hidden in the shadows of the forest. This tantalizing possibility captures the imagination, hinting at a hidden branch of our own family tree, a living relic of our prehistoric past. Proponents of this theory point to the seemingly human-like characteristics often attributed to Bigfoot, such as its bipedal gait, its reported ability to use tools, and the occasional glimpses of intelligence and social complexity in eyewitness accounts. They argue that these traits, combined with its elusive nature, suggest a creature that might be more closely related to humans than to apes. Could Bigfoot be a descendant of Paranthropus, a robust genus of hominids that once roamed Africa millions of years ago? Or could it represent an entirely unknown branch of the hominid family tree, a species that evolved in isolation, developing unique adaptations to its North American environment? The lack of concrete physical evidence, such as bones or DNA, remains a significant hurdle for this theory. Without tangible proof, the idea of Bigfoot as a missing link remains firmly in the realm of speculation, a tantalizing possibility that continues to fuel the search for answers. Section 3. Paranormal possibilities beyond the realm of science. While many theories attempt to explain Bigfoot within the framework of known science, some venture into the realm of the paranormal, suggesting that this enigmatic creature might possess abilities that defy conventional explanation. These theories, often met with skepticism from the scientific community, nevertheless hold a certain allure, tapping into our fascination with the unexplained and the possibility of forces beyond our understanding. Some researchers propose that Bigfoot might be capable of interdimensional travel, able to shift between our reality and other dimensions at will. This theory, often rooted in Native American beliefs about spirit beings and the interconnectedness of all things, suggests that Bigfoot's elusiveness might stem from its ability to vanish into thin air, leaving behind only a fleeting glimpse of its presence. Others speculate that Bigfoot might possess psychic abilities, such as telepathy or clairvoyance, allowing it to anticipate the movements of trackers and researchers, explaining its uncanny ability to evade capture. These theories, while lacking empirical evidence, nevertheless fuel the mystery surrounding Bigfoot, adding a layer of intrigue to the creature's already enigmatic nature. The paranormal interpretations of Bigfoot, while often dismissed as fringe theories, highlight the enduring human fascination with the unknown and our desire to find meaning in the face of mystery. Whether Bigfoot is a creature of flesh and blood or something more ethereal, its ability to capture our imaginations speaks to the power of the unknown and the limits of our current understanding of the natural world. The legend of Bigfoot is a tapestry woven from eyewitness accounts, intriguing footprints, and blurry photographs. Yet, for all the stories and alleged sightings, one crucial element remains missing: concrete, irrefutable proof. Skeptics point to this lack of physical evidence as the most compelling argument against Bigfoot's existence. Where are the bones? If Bigfoot is a real creature, a flesh and blood primate roaming the forests of North America, then logic dictates that there should be skeletal remains somewhere. Animals die, their bodies decompose, and their bones remain as silent testament to their existence. Yet, despite decades of searching, no Bigfoot skeleton has ever been unearthed. Then there's the question of DNA. In an age where genetic analysis can unlock the secrets of extinct species from fragments of bone and hair, the absence of Bigfoot DNA is a glaring omission. Despite numerous attempts to extract DNA from alleged Bigfoot hair, scat, and tissue samples, no conclusive genetic evidence has ever been found. The lack of concrete physical evidence casts a long shadow over the Bigfoot debate. While believers argue that the creature's elusiveness and the vastness of its wilderness habitat make finding such evidence incredibly difficult, skeptics remain unconvinced, maintaining that the absence of proof is in itself a powerful argument against Bigfoot's existence. Section 2. Mistaken identity, bears, hoaxes, and tricks of the eye. The human mind is a powerful tool, capable of perceiving patterns and constructing narratives even in the absence of complete information. This tendency, while often beneficial, can also lead to misinterpretations and misidentifications, particularly when dealing with fleeting glimpses and shadowy figures in the wilderness. Skeptics argue that many, if not most, Bigfoot sightings can be attributed to mistaken identity. Bears, particularly black bears standing upright on their hind legs, can resemble a large, hairy humanoid figure, especially when viewed from a distance or in low-light conditions. The human imagination, fueled by fear or excitement, can easily fill in the blanks, transforming a mundane animal into something more mysterious. Hoaxes and pranks also muddy the waters of the Bigfoot debate. Over the years, there have been numerous cases of people creating fake Bigfoot footprints, using elaborate costumes to stage sightings, and even fabricating photographic and video evidence. These hoaxes, often motivated by a desire for attention or notoriety, make it difficult to separate genuine reports from deliberate fabrications. Furthermore, the human eye can be easily deceived. Shadows, wind-blown foliage, and even the play of light and dark in a dense forest can create illusions that trick the brain into perceiving something that isn't truly there. Pareidolia, the tendency to perceive meaningful patterns in random or vague stimuli, might also play a role in some Bigfoot sightings, as people interpret natural formations or fleeting glimpses as evidence of the creature. The enduring fascination with Bigfoot extends beyond the realm of zoology and delves into the depths of human psychology. Why, despite the lack of concrete evidence and the numerous debunkings, do people continue to believe in this elusive creature? The answer, it seems, lies in the power of belief itself and the deep-seated human desire to connect with the unknown. For some, believing in Bigfoot represents a rejection of the mundane, a yearning for a world where mystery and wonder still exist. In an age dominated by technology and scientific advancement, the idea that a large unknown primate could remain hidden in the wilds of North America offers a sense of excitement and adventure, a reminder that there are still secrets to be uncovered. Furthermore, belief in Bigfoot often taps into a sense of nostalgia for a simpler, wilder time, a connection to the natural world that many feel is fading in modern society. The creature, often depicted as a solitary wanderer, embodies a sense of freedom and independence, a symbol of the untamed wilderness that once covered much of the continent. The social aspect of belief also plays a role. Bigfoot offers a shared experience, a topic of conversation and debate that can bring people together. Joining a community of like-minded individuals, whether online or in person, can foster a sense of belonging and shared purpose, reinforcing beliefs and making them more resistant to skepticism. While skepticism plays a crucial role in scientific inquiry, it's important to approach the Bigfoot debate with a balanced perspective, acknowledging both the lack of concrete evidence and the enduring allure of the unknown. Dismissing all eyewitness accounts as hoaxes or misidentifications risks overlooking potentially valuable data and stifling further investigation. A critical examination of the Bigfoot phenomenon requires acknowledging the limitations of current evidence while remaining open to the possibility that there may be more to this mystery than meets the eye. Further research conducted with rigor and objectivity is needed to determine the validity of eyewitness accounts, to explore potential explanations for intriguing footprints and vocalizations, and to continue the search for tangible proof of Bigfoot's existence. The scientific community has a responsibility to approach the Bigfoot debate with a healthy dose of skepticism, but also with a willingness to follow the evidence wherever it may lead. Dismissing the phenomenon outright without thorough investigation risks perpetuating the cycle of speculation and misinformation, hindering our understanding of the natural world and the creatures that inhabit it. The allure of Bigfoot extends far beyond grainy photographs and campfire stories. It has become a cultural phenomenon, leaving its unmistakable footprint on the world of cinema. From low-budget horror flicks to documentaries that blur the lines between fact and fiction, Bigfoot has captivated audiences for decades, solidifying its status as a cinematic icon. One of the earliest and most influential depictions of Bigfoot on screen was the 1977 cult classic Creature from Black Lake. This pseudo-documentary, starring a young Jack Black, followed a pair of researchers as they investigated reports of a large, hairy creature terrorizing the swamps of Louisiana. The film, while clearly fictional, tapped into the growing fascination with Bigfoot, introducing the legend to a wider audience. As the years went by, Bigfoot's cinematic presence expanded, with the creature appearing in a variety of genres, from horror and science fiction to comedy and family-friendly adventures. Films like Harry and the Hendersons, 1987, offered a more light-hearted take on the legend, portraying Bigfoot as a gentle giant rather than a fearsome monster. This diversity of portrayals reflects the malleability of the Bigfoot myth, its ability to adapt and evolve to suit the cultural zeitgeist. More than a myth, Bigfoot in popular culture. Beyond the silver screen, Bigfoot's influence permeates popular culture, appearing on everything from t-shirts and coffee mugs to beer labels and bumper stickers. The creature's image, often rendered in a cartoonish or stylized manner, has become instantly recognizable, a symbol of the unknown and the enduring human fascination with the mysteries that lie hidden in the world around us. Television shows, too, have embraced the Bigfoot legend, with the creature featuring in both fictional and documentary-style programs. Animal Planet's long-running series, Finding Bigfoot, followed a team of researchers as they investigated reports of Bigfoot activity across North America, bringing the search for the elusive creature into living rooms across the country. These shows, while often criticized for their sensationalized approach, nevertheless reflect the public's enduring interest in the Bigfoot phenomenon. The rise of the internet and social media has only amplified Bigfoot's cultural presence. Online forums and social media groups dedicated to Bigfoot research and discussion have flourished, providing platforms for enthusiasts to share their experiences, theories, and evidence. This online community, while often divided between skeptics and believers, demonstrates the enduring power of the Bigfoot legend to spark conversation and ignite imaginations. A symbol of the wild Bigfoot's enduring legacy. Beyond its entertainment value, the Bigfoot legend carries a deeper cultural significance. It serves as a powerful symbol of the wilderness, a reminder of the vast, untamed spaces that still exist beyond the reach of civilization. In an increasingly urbanized and technologically driven world, Bigfoot represents a connection to something ancient and primal, a reminder of our place within the natural order. The creature's elusiveness only adds to its mystique, fueling our desire to explore the unknown and to seek answers to questions that may lie beyond the realm of current scientific understanding. Bigfoot challenges us to confront the limits of our knowledge and to acknowledge that there may be more to the world than we can currently comprehend. Moreover, the Bigfoot legend speaks to the power of storytelling and the importance of oral traditions in shaping our understanding of the world around us. The stories passed down through generations, from Native American tribes to modern-day witnesses, remind us that knowledge and belief are often intertwined, and that truth can be found in the most unexpected places. The unanswered question, myth or reality? The question of Bigfoot's existence remains a compelling enigma, a puzzle with pieces that never quite seem to fit. On one hand, we have a wealth of anecdotal evidence, eyewitness accounts spanning centuries, tantalizing footprints that defy easy explanation, and even grainy photographs and videos that hint at something unknown lurking in the shadows. Yet, on the other hand, concrete, irrefutable proof remains elusive. No skeletal remains, no DNA samples, no definitive confirmation that Bigfoot is anything more than a figment of our collective imagination. This lack of conclusive evidence, however, does not diminish the power of the Bigfoot legend. The stories, the sightings, the enduring mystery, they all speak to a deeper human need, a yearning for something beyond the ordinary, a connection to the wild and the unknown that continues to resonate in our increasingly technological and urbanized world. Whether Bigfoot is a real creature, a misidentified bear, or a cultural construct, it has undoubtedly left an indelible mark on our imaginations. The legend serves as a reminder that there are still mysteries to be solved, wonders to be discovered, and that the natural world still holds secrets waiting to be revealed. The search continues, embracing the mystery. So, what are we to make of Bigfoot? Is it time to relegate the creature to the realm of myth and folklore? To dismiss it as nothing more than a product of overactive imaginations and wishful thinking? Or should we continue to search, to explore the possibility that something extraordinary might still be out there, hidden in the depths of the forests? Perhaps the answer lies not in finding definitive proof, but in embracing the mystery itself. The search for Bigfoot, regardless of its ultimate outcome, encourages us to engage with the natural world, to question our assumptions, and to remain open to the possibility that there is still much we don't know or understand. The Bigfoot legend, in its own way, reminds us that the world is a vast and wondrous place, full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. It challenges us to keep exploring, to keep asking questions, and to never lose our sense of wonder. And who knows, perhaps one day the mystery of Bigfoot will finally be solved, revealing a truth even more extraordinary than we could have imagined.